Welcome to JGod Gaming, where I like to try and entertain you while also breaking down different in-game mechanics and giving tips and tricks for Call of Duty. Today's video, I really want to just focus on getting your guys' questions for Q&A I'm going to be doing, and that's from your guys' request. I actually had a subscriber ask if I could do a Q&A. They wanted to find a little bit more about me. And then when I asked on the live stream, the people that were online did agree. So it would help me out a lot if you can go and take the time and put your question down in the comment section below, so I can go ahead and answer as many of those in a follow-up video or in a live stream where I can go ahead and just go through and answer as many questions as possible. That's feasible depending on how many questions I get. But more than likely, I'll be able to run through pretty much any question you want to ask. So the gameplay in the background is me just using the raw, trying to see if I can get a de-atomizer strike. You know, I was a little bit rusty getting back into the game. I thought I'd try my hand at playing a little bit of Infinite Warfare today, so I just threw that in and played a few matches, and this is kind of the clip that I ended up coming up with. So I kind of go around the map. If you've seen any of my guides before from older guides, I mean, I had some pretty good guides for this specific map. But as you go around, you know, I use the same tools that I talk about in my current videos, because the spawns are very similar to how the spawns work in a lot of the different games, where there's a general spawn area, there's a general area that people are protected, and that's kind of how it goes. Obviously, early on, I got killed by someone camping in a spot that should never be camped, but the guy got one lucky kill. I came back, got him, and that's kind of where that went. As it relates to World War II, I would really wish they would up the kill count for Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirm to 100. Obviously, the matches will last a little bit longer, but I have plenty of matches that go to about 5 or 6 minutes. And it never even goes to full time unless maybe you're just in a really campy lobby. But I would say that 95% of my matches never go to time, and they usually end within that 5 to 5.5 minute mark. Obviously, I'm pushing the pace a little bit so I can actually make sure the matches end a little bit quicker. But that's definitely one thing I'd like to see. So hopefully we see that in the near future, just to extend the life of the game. You need to be able to go on long streaks. I know that I've had plenty of team death matches or kill confirm matches in World War II where the game runs out of time and I'm on like a 21 streak. And if we had 5 more kills, I would have been completely fine. You can see the dude camping in his favorite spot. So I go and play him like a camper because I know he's not moving. He saw me disappear, or maybe he didn't, and I just took him out. I wasted my phase shift on him because in this game, you know, you get that get out of jail free card, which World War II does not have. You're basically screwed by a lot of different things, and you can't anti them. This you can pretty much anti. I mean, it tells you snipers right there, so you know, that's just kind of how it goes. That's another ad I'd like to see incorporated into the Sledgehammer version of Call of Duty, which is World War II, is that to have a little bit of glint, or you know, something that glares the reticle on the sniper so you know someone's sniping. Because there's a lot of times people running mountain and you might assume they're running a sniper and then they're not, or they're running infantry or another division and they're using a sniper rifle and you have no clue. So you peek it and then you don't know to avoid it. You think you're going to be in a regular gunfight, but at range pretty much every gun's going to be a 4 to 5 shot kill. So pretty much you got to land 4 or 5 shots before a sniper has to land 1 with very little flinch. So it kind of screws you. Right here, I play that smart move, use the phase shift, get behind them, actually take a few of them out, and then I kind of come around here thinking that there's another one. And you know, that's just kind of how I play the game. I ended up in a decent lobby. I played a lot of other matches, and I had a bunch of other matches that weren't as good. There's plenty of other good people still playing Infinite Warfare. But there's still a lot of decent lobbies. I just kept ending up kind of with the same people, so it kind of got annoying after a little bit, just because there's not a lot of variety in the lobbies. It's all the same people, probably dozens of times over a couple hour period. So that's kind of that part of it. Again, just a reminder: make sure you do comment down below if you do have a question you want to ask. You can ask whatever, and I'll go through all those and display those on the screen, and pretty much ask whatever you want to ask. So hopefully you're able to do that. I'm 5 off a de-atomizer, kind of playing a little bit aggressive just because I do have that advanced UAV. That's a third thing Call of Duty World War II needs. We need some kind of advanced UAV hater from Black Ops 3 variety where I can actually call it in, and basically it's going to show where they're at on the map. I know some might say that if you call in multiple recon planes, you'll get that same effect. But the real deal of it, we don't get that same effect. Our mini-map is so dang tiny, it doesn't operate in real time. It allows campers to continue to camp, and then it doesn't even matter if you got 5 or 4 UAVs up or 4 recon planes, it just doesn't matter. Right here was a little risky. I saw the little Predator missiles coming down, and I got scared for a little bit, but I waited to actually call in my my phase shift because I wasn't sure if I was going to need it. So right over here, I get another kill. I'm 1 off. I know that normally something bad's going to happen if it's going to happen right when you're really close to your streak. So play it smart. There's still only 65 kills, so I know it's right there, done deal, get my de-atomizer strike. So I figured, hey, why not try to go on a longer streak? So that's just what I do. I jump in, play around a little bit, and I just continue going on my streak. We'll see how kind of the end of the match goes, but in general, I think those are a couple of things that World War II can incorporate into their game, in addition to having a full-fledged combat record, and that's not something we have right now. So we just recently experienced this patch that's going through, and then in addition to that, we've also had change in leadership at Sledgehammer Games. Michael Condry gone and Glenn Schofield are gone. They've gotten promotions in Activision, so I don't know if that means they're going to be working on a different project, and in charge of something else, or if they're actually going to be, you know, in charge of something that we're going to be playing in regards to Call of Duty. So in less than a week, the new guy comes in, like I said, and puts through this new patch, changes sprint out times, which basically Michael Condry said, nope, we're not going to do it. It wasn't in our vision. We designed a game to be this kind of pace, so we're going to keep it that kind of pace. And unfortunately, that's pretty much what he stuck with, and he said that was a design choice. So obviously the new guy didn't agree if he's changing it within the first week, and just decided to do that. Unless that's just a power move by Sledgehammer Games to have restricted it in the first place, so everyone's on board with the new guy. So pretty much right there, I call in the de-atomizer strike. It's coming in. Go ahead and leave your questions down in the comment section below. If you didn't like the video in any way, make sure you drop that like on the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, with notifications on. That just about wraps up the video. If you did have any additional questions and to just ask it about me, and maybe you want to have suggestions or input on my content, feel free to leave that down in the comment section below as well. Until the next video, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.